Thank you, Magus. I can't believe I did all that and I was muted. Oh boy. Can you hear me now? So ashamed. Anyway, yeah, welcome everybody to A Good Death, a Skyrim permadeath experience where the difficulty is always legendary and the character classes are always randomly chosen from the Oblivion class list. And also our mics are always muted, apparently. So if all this sounds good to you, go ahead and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. Sales pitch over. Sales pitches are more effective when somebody can actually hear them, I think, so that is a plus. So yeah, I was saying I made some changes. Yeah, mute. So I made some changes to my overlay here. First and foremost, I've figured out how to get NVIDIA Broadcast to do a virtual green screen. So I am broadcasting live from the Overlook Hotel, featured in the movie The Shining. So hopefully there are no angry poltergeists that will be messing with me throughout the stream. That would be a little disconcerting, a little distracting. But yeah, maybe I will stream live from another location next week. Yeah, this is the hallway where the little kid met the twin sisters that turned out to be murderous ghosts. It's alright. Happens to the best of us. And then I've added the character class artwork from Oblivion to the overlay as well. I think that serves just a little bit as inspiration for maybe what we want the character to look like. I don't know. I'm just kind of in love with the Oblivion class art. It was kind of cheesy and misrepresentative in the most charming way possible. And then just added kind of a description and a day number to what we're working with. Oh yeah, you did guess? Maybe I'll have like a guessing game for each new background that I'm running. It seems to be wigging out a little bit around my headphones, but you know, for the most part, it works okay. Yeah, I like them a lot. The class art, so good. I'm also running NVIDIA Broadcast to clean up the background noise on my mic, so audio should be really clean. And the reason I'm getting away with all this NVIDIA Broadcast stuff now is because I'm capping at 60 frames per second, which leaves me plenty of overhead on my GPU to process this stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Also, the last few weekends my upload speeds have been pretty steady around 10 megabits per second, so I've slowly been upping the upload bit rate. So we should be getting some better visuals, smoother frame rates and stuff on stream. So I'm just gonna keep kicking that up until we start buffering a little bit, and then we'll bring it back down. Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, I did some testing and stuff on it, and I haven't hit 100% GPU usage, which is usually where we get like the gargled cracks and pops, but if we start getting those, I might have to go back to just raw mic audio. What else? Okay, I've also changed the format of character creation a little bit too. I've added classic classes and birth signs reimagined, which is compatible with everything. I've added that to my load order. And I've also made a generic save with all of my MCM settings. So creating a new character now is going to be a matter of, 5 to 10 minutes instead of, over an hour, which is what it was before. So what this is going to allow me to do, if I die, I can spin up a new permadeath character on the spot. And this will take some of the pressure off of me so that I'm not spending so much time during the week prepping for these streams. I can make it a little more organic, something more akin to what Rykon would do, or Gopher if he did permadeath. 720p and all is fine here. Great. I don't know if I have... I think 1080p is what I'm outputting at about 8 megabits per second. But obviously setting it to 720p if you're on your phone, that should be fine. But for the archives and stuff, I like to have the 1080p available there. Okay, so it's been a long time since we've played Rodan here, and honestly, I kind of forgot everything that we did last episode. I think, for the most part, he arrived in Dawnstar via ship. He was like a steward to a noble in High Rock out there, and decided he wanted to see the world a little bit more. He started getting a little restless and decided to venture off on his own, and Skyrim seemed like the most accessible place to get to. I don't know if he knew about the Civil War or not, or if by the time that he, or at the time that he decided to embark on his voyage to Skyrim, the Civil War hadn't really gotten to a point where it was boiling over like it is now. But that might come into the picture a little bit more, play a part in his story, you know, if he survives later on. We shall see. Battle mages, you know, are usually conscripted by the Imperial Legion, but we'll see. What else? Yeah, I think he did some jobs. Oh yeah, he did Nightcaller Temple. Nightcaller Temple at level 1 was a really, really tough dungeon dive, and something I was really proud of being able to do. Yeah, but now here we are in the College of Winterhold. He had heard if he wanted to learn more about spellcasting, which is a big part of his game, that he was going to need to go visit the College of Winterhold, which is what he did. And now he has enrolled and is undergoing a field trip of sorts at Saarthal here. So we're going to see where that takes us, I think. Great quest reward, though, either way. Yeah. I randomly rolled for Mara as the Wintersun deity to follow for this guy. So he did not take the Vermina's staff. He decided to side with Arender on that one. And right now, he has Tikrid as a follower, who is added by interesting NPCs, and you encounter her over here at Snowpoint Beacon. She was trying to take on the bandits there by herself and ended up slipping and being pummeled. She's a little bit clumsy, but she is a powerful fighter. Her dreams are to become, or were to become, Housecarl to Scald, the Elder, but she was a little bit too clumsy. So I think the main motivation for Rodan right now is try to become Thane of Dawnstar so that he can take Tikrid on as his Housecarl. He's kind of grown fond of Tikrid a little bit, more platonically than romantically. I think at times he is attracted to her. Sometimes he thinks she's a bit doofy, but right now he, you know, he's fond of her as a friend and wants to help her out with her dreams there. And at some point after that, I think he will take Arender on as more of an advisor in the ways of Mara. I don't know. We'll see. But did one of the bosses have the Mace of Avar Stonesinger? Yes, if you have immersive weapons running, which I do, I think it's the Dunmer, the Dark Elf Velen, who wields the Mace of Avar Stonesinger. I gave that to Arender, so now he wields it as sort of a remembrance of his old friend turned enemy. So yeah, I'm trying to lean into the roleplay stuff. I think everything's been dominated by meta, but I think if I just slow down and kind of appreciate these characters a little bit more, the tension, the permadeath tension that was once provided by how long it took to spin up these characters now becomes, we just love these characters for who they are because they're fleshed out with backstory and personality and things like that. So that's kind of where I'm trying to go with the series at the moment. But yeah, let's talk to Tolfdir here and see what's going on out here. It's really like butt ass early in the morning. 6:10. That's earlier than I get up. It's probably not so early for you, Magus. I know you're an early to rise guy. But it's early for me. It's early for Rodan. But he's eager to see what's going on here. He's got a strong sense of curiosity about things and wanderlust. So he's excited to see what or where this adventure takes him. All right, Tolfdir.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside?
So what's so important about this place?
We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered.
Very interesting, very interesting. Are we looking for anything in particular?
Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no idea what we're going to find. And
yeah, Magus, it has to be a constant reminder. For me, role-playing this game so heavily it doesn't come naturally. It doesn't come natural at all to me like it does for someone like Stu or like Joe and EJ, you know, the master role players that we're all fond of. I come from more of an action gaming background, and if I'm not playing Skyrim, I'm probably playing some kind of arcadey action game of some sort. So I tend to just, you know, overlook a lot of the roleplay stuff and go straight for playing Skyrim as like an immersive sim, like Dishonored or something like that. Which with a lot of my recorded footage these days, with like dungeon clears and things like that, it kind of illustrates that. But yeah, it has to be a constant reminder. You have to keep telling yourself,
please stay close to me while
this character is an actual person. Let's try to get in his head, and you know. Yeah, I mean, you can't be harsh with yourself either, though. If you're hard on yourself about it, it's going to be an experience that you don't enjoy. It's going to feel more like work. So you know, you gotta be nice to yourself, but you gotta constantly remind yourself that to stay on track. To recognize that, okay, I'm falling into the same patterns here. I need to focus on the character a little bit more. At least that's my experience. It may not work for you or anybody else, but that's what helps me for sure. Hi there, Strudel. Welcome aboard. Trying out some new stuff. Magus was able to guess where I'm streaming from today, based on my background. Wonder if you can.
Well, are there any questions?
One hint is it might be a little bit haunted here. Yeah, a hotel for sure, but a very specific hotel. No, I don't think I have any more questions, Captain Tolfdeer. Where would you like me?
Ah, yes.
Oh, it's the Overlook Hotel from The Shining. If you're not a fan of horror movies, you probably don't recognize it that much, but in my opinion, The Shining is probably one of, if not the best horror movie of all time. In the Estes, maybe.
If you find anything, the class can look it over.
Kind of your neck of the woods, huh? Are you close to that hotel that they used for the Overlook in the movie?
Why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out.
Nice. It's about 45 minutes from us. Based on the descriptions of like you've given us of where you live, I thought that might be the case.
Zazargo, what shall we have you do? Why don't you verify that we're the first ones here? Look for any amount of tampering with the tombs. All right, everyone. Let's be careful, but have fun.
So yeah, if you see like a ghostly pair of twin sisters suddenly appear behind me, do let me know, because that shit be scary. Hey, there's Caladran. It is Caladran. Good guess. Skyrim, but I can't die until episode 4. Very true. How's it going, Laughing Simon? Good to see ya. I'm excited to be back streaming after a couple weeks hiatus. Yeah, I plan on having different backgrounds every week, and we'll see if we can get people to guess what they're from. I'm so glad people are recognizing it. It's an old movie, right? It's not obscure. It was, it's quite a well-known movie, but it's old, so, you know, a lot of... You know what? These are good alchemical ingredients. I will take those. So it might not be top of mind anymore. But yeah, I'm really glad people are getting it. Yes, I believe you are correct, Strudel. Early 80s. Which is like 40 years ago now. Which is absolutely terrifying. And I don't want to think about it because I might have a psychotic break. There'll be a dragon break in my brain. Oh yeah, thanks. I'm trying to put a spotlight on the classes now, and I am, as I was telling Magus earlier today, I'm completely in love with the Oblivion class art, the official stuff. So I kind of want to put that in my overlays, and I found some transparent ones that are that fit perfectly. So yeah, I'm kind of excited about those changes. Arniel, 12th tier, sent me to help you out.
What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you.
You might be right, Magus. I thought it was early 80s.
Fine. Just
1980.
Just don't make a mess
That's the year
of
I was
it.
born, actually, and the year
Proportions.
Magus was born, I believe.
You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
Yeah. All right, I will be as careful as possible, but no, he already said we're looking for magical artifacts, so that's good enough. We don't need to expound on that at all. So yeah, for people just showing up here, I've made some changes to the format, the overlay obviously, and the virtual green screen. I've also got some noise cancellation, some noise reduction going on in my microphone, so that should be super clear. Shouldn't be able to hear my case fans or my ceiling fan or my air conditioner going at full blast, trying to keep me safe from the, I don't know, it's probably 110 degrees again today. So everything should look and sound good. Hello, Miss Stephanie Ray. Hope you're doing well. Enjoying that Chicago-style pizza. We actually do have a Lou Malnati's out here, and I absolutely love it. In fact, I need to talk to my wife about getting it again sometime soon. We have a go-to pizza place that isn't Lou Malnati's, but yeah, I got a hankering for it. I saw that picture you posted in the Laughing Discord, and I was like, pizza.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
That was after you graduated from college, 1980? Oh boy. I seem to be trapped in here, 12th tier.
How in the world did that happen?
So cheesy. Not strudel. The Lou's is the pizza is cheesy. I pulled an amulet off the wall, and these things came up.
Really? Perhaps the
So yeah, I was telling Magus earlier, I made some changes to the format, not just the overlay and everything, which I'm actually very happy with, but also I've added classic classes and birth signs, reimagined, which is compatible with my entire load order here. And I've also made a generic save right after adding a whole bunch of MCM menu settings. So I should be able to spin up new characters in about 5 or 10 minutes, probably closer to 10, just because I plan on making it a little bit of an event when it happens. But that also means that, you know, I don't feel the pressure to keep this guy alive as much in terms of the time investment throughout the week that it takes for that. If I can spin up a new character quickly and easily, then I can focus on roleplay a little bit more. Meta is still going to be a big part of it, but I really want to try to focus on the character and roleplaying and stuff. So a little bit more of maybe what you'd see from like Rycon. Or, well, not so much Gopher, maybe. Mostly probably Rycon. Which is harder to do in a live setting because I'm talking with the chat and everything, but...
Do you see that? Some kind of resonance.
I do see it.
It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder, what effect might your spells have?
So the tension for me, for the permadeath, comes less from just the slog of having to create a new character throughout the week, and more from just getting to know and falling in love with these characters, which I think is better for the audience anyway. And it also frees me up throughout the week to do more recorded content, which I'm looking forward to. I'm about halfway through my Triumvirate Shadow Mage build guide. Or Shadow Ninja, more likely. It's not a pure mage. Rodan here is a bit of a budding alchemist. Pardon the pun. So you'll see me picking alchemical ingredients as I find them. Ruined book. I think I see a satchel under there. Yes.
What is this place?
I actually focus mostly on his Skyrim stuff, but I might dive into his Frost stuff. I try not to watch content on games that I haven't played just because I don't want spoilers. So his Skyrim stuff I'm a big fan of. I haven't gotten around to his Fallout 4 stuff yet, though.
Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, Mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened?
Yeah, I think the host's streaming location is actually seeping into the game here, Tolfdir, because I think this place be haunted. Some sort of ghost or apparition appeared, and it spoke to me. I know this sounds crazy, but it happened.
I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can
Of course
you
you
tell me
didn't.
more about what you saw?
Well, it said something about danger ahead and something called the Psijic Order, which sounds vaguely familiar.
The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful.
Okay,
Who knows what we're going to find?
danger ahead and delving into coffins. Refresh my memory on who the Psijic Order is
They were
first.
a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their...
No one's seen them in well over 10 seconds at this point, though.
No idea what connection they'd have to this place.
Interesting, interesting. So something tells me you would have no idea why the Psijic Order is contacting me then, so that would be a stupid question. But yeah, all this talk about danger ahead and checking coffins. I'm gonna put my helmet on. Let's check this cop. Oh. Oh, he went down easy. This is legendary difficulty, by the way. This just happens to be a very strong spell. Yep, this is Conflagrate from Forgotten Magic. I did find it last episode at some point, but I wasn't able to cast it because it was too expensive. And as you can see, 3 shots pretty much destroyed my Magicka bar, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Glad to see it doing so much damage, though. Oh, and also the ghostly effect. Well, we really have a theme going here, don't we? This is Phantom Shroud. It's another Forgotten Magic spell. I've hooked it up to Okado's Recital. Basically its main job is to act as like a muffle. It makes you harder to detect. It's more for like stealth-based characters, but there are some improvements that you can make to it that are useful for more general combat gameplay. So I've hooked that up just to level it up so we can get some good stuff added to it until we get another
To defend yourself.
alteration spell that makes more sense. And there's our Triumvirate Warlock
What was that?
Gremlin.
Thought I heard something.
Anything else? Oh, he was coming up at me.
I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before.
So I am also wielding the ancient Nord axe of frost or ice or something like that. It's the one that we... Tolfdir, stop messing around.
Last mistake.
For you? Your last mistake? What do you want? Did the quest progress? Yeah, okay, we're good. Following Tolfdir has been completed. So yeah, we got this frost enchanted war axe from Curall Mill in the, oh geez, what was the Forsaken Cave? Is the name of the dungeon, I believe. Did I get all 4 of these? There were 4 Draugr, right? I want to make sure I check all the dead bodies because that's where forgotten magic tomes appear. Yeah, okay, I got all of them. Double check this guy. All right, delving deeper into the dank dungeon full of Draugr. Oh yeah, definitely with some of the effects and everything, there is potential for some very cool kill cams here, I will say. So also, I made some mistakes when choosing which skills for this Battlemage character to focus on. Battlemages in Oblivion do not use armor, even though it mentions in their description that they are heavily armored. Turns out not so much in actual gameplay and class definition with which skills they use and everything. Eldritch Blast is a little... There we go. A little cheaper to cast, so we'll use that. And also, we got a crap ton of potions. Do we have something that regenerates magicka? Yeah, but we have way more minor stuff. Okay. So this class at this point is pretty much just wide freaking open. Once I take on using the classic classes, that will change. But for right now, for this character, he's pretty much wide open. Oh. Kikra jumped in front of that Draugr like she was saving the president from a bullet or something. Oh. Yeah, this is some classic Battlemage gameplay right here. The melee to the magic and then back to the melee. It's good stuff. Now I'm like feeling myself and everything, getting into a groove, and that's when I step on a rune out of nowhere and die immediately. Just seems to be the way of my Permadeath series here. Impressive gameplay followed up by a completely stupid, out of nowhere death that you would never expect. Okay, I'm running the lock overhaul, so yeah, this adept level chest here is not going to be accessible to us. But there might be some alchemical ingredients and stuff around here, so we will do our due diligence. I come from an action game background. Yeah, it shows. I have a very sincere and abundant respect and admiration for the skill shown by competitive gamers. And I'm also into martial arts as well in real life. And there's a lot of congruency between the two. It takes a long time to master these skills. The problem is, multiplayer competitive gaming for me is a little too sweaty. It's a little too stressful. When I'm playing video games, I want to relax. So I try to increase my actual physical skills with the game as much as possible, but do it in a single player setting. I love GDQ as well, actually. Games done quick. The skill showed off by those speedrunners is absolutely amazing. And I try to emulate that sometimes too, so I do try to get better at the game. Games like Skyrim and role-playing games in general, they have more to do with like the grind, min-maxing, and things like that. But there is room for physical technical ability in games like Skyrim 2, especially with the TK dodge mods and combat overhauls and things like that. Which is why a modded Skyrim will always and forever be my favorite game. Unless, you know, The Elder Scrolls 6 shows up and completely knocks it out of the park. That's still a long ways out, though. We shall see. I think the book is still open and unwritten for BGS and the direction that their development teams and their games are going. I have high hopes for Starfield. I will play the hell out of that game. Whether or not it lives up to the hype. Okay, we're gonna need to refresh our gremlin here. That's a euphemism for sure. Means two things. If I remember correctly, there's a Draugr white. Yes, that is a white. Let's try to flank him here. Yeah, he's got a lot of health.
You're going to need it. Have a taste of mine.
Conflagrate is getting through him pretty easily, though. Okay, let's let him engage with Tikrid there, and then we'll go in for some back shots with the axe there. Very nice, very nice. Assume third person is your preference for combat. I like third person better because it shows off the character that I've worked so hard to to make look cool, you know? There are a lot of technical reasons why I play in third person more often than not. Also, things like TK dodge seem to work better from third person. You get more situational awareness from a third person, like you can see behind you and you get a little bit more peripheral vision. And just, I'm running things like animated armory and custom third person animations and stuff that only show up in third person. I'm still running Finis, FNIS. I haven't switched over to Nemesis yet, so things like animated armory, I haven't been able to get the first person animations to work yet. So those are the reasons why I tend to stay in third person. I've also done a lot of work using the customizable camera mod to get it to a place where it works well in combat. When I draw a weapon, it zooms in a little bit more, so I still get a little bit of situational awareness, but it also zooms in enough that I can react to the beginning of enemies' swings to get a timed block through Wildcat / Ordinator. Don't go over there yet. You're too close. All right, Tikrid. Brace yourself. Hold on to your butt. Okay, she wasn't too close. The shock runes tend to have... it seems like they have the biggest blast radius out of all the runes. I don't know. That could just be placebo effect. Just the way that it looks, maybe. But I feel like I've gotten blasted by those things from way far out in this particular area. But yeah, first person view works better. It just is better for a lot of things. But I think for the viewer, third person is a little better too. A little less motion sickness when I'm swinging the camera around a whole bunch, and you get to see the character more. That was the wrong one. Okay, that one actually switches all of them, so that's good. That one's in place now. So if you guys are hearing like crackling or popping from the microphone, let me know. I can switch back to raw mic, the raw mic channel. I'm running through NVIDIA Broadcast right now to remove the noise real time. Let's take a look at the GPU. GPU is at 57%, so we should have plenty of overhead. I shouldn't have any audio problems. Single-player games let you challenge yourself at your own pace instead of at the pace of others. Very true. To keep up with the competitive scene in any game, it takes a lot of time and a lot of focus throughout the week.
I thought it high time I caught up.
Time and focus that I don't have as a grown-ass adult with a day job. You know? No disrespect to those without a day job, but I feel like being a grown-ass adult tends to, you know, you have more social obligations. And, you know, just more responsibilities in general, which is where the adult thing came from. I'm not saying if you don't have a day job that you're immature. I know that there are circumstances. Everybody's got their own things going on, and everybody's traveling their own path. I don't judge at all. But for me, in my situation, I just don't have the time or the mental fortitude for it. Never include modded Skyrim in my favorite game conversation. It feels like cheating to compare games to something that is literally thousands of developers working on it. Yes, thousands of very talented developers working for free with no deadlines. Of course it's going to be the best game, right? It's not playing on an even playing field. What are social obligations? I don't have many, but I have a few.
Well now, would you look at that? I never imagined we'd find something like this. Why is this buried so far within Saarthal?
You know, I couldn't answer that question because I have no idea what that thing is. Alright, we have a boss battle coming up here, so let's get our gremlin ready. Take some of the heat off of us, and then we're gonna buff up with some potions here too. Just in case he gloms onto us for some reason. Let's regenerate health, regenerate magicka. Stamina we're probably okay with for right now, but we're gonna do resist magic. Let's see. Yurik actually changes, kind of like Haldir. He changes what element that he uses and what he's resistant to. So I'm going to save the elemental resistance stuff for when he actually is activated. Okay, that looks like frost, so we'll go ahead and resist frost here. He is invincible, ethereal for right now until Tolfdir deactivates his connection from the orb there. So we're just going to try to stay out of the way, let Tikrid and the gremlin take point for us here. We're actually going to cast a new gremlin. Okay, now I'm going to use a... Okay, guys, Fortify Destruction. If you're playing a Destruction Mage, you need Fortify Destruction. Oh, he's resisting fire now, though. Let's switch to... Eldritch Blast here. Yeah, see his life bar just getting deleted? That's from the Fortify Destruction potions. Eldritch Blast is not that strong on its own. Conflagrate is much, much stronger. But he was in his fire stage there, so Conflagrate did like nothing.
This is utterly unique.
Okay, well that was highly successful, I think. Tikrid took a bit of a beating there, but she don't mind. She's used to it. Okay, the forgotten, or not the forgotten, the forbidden quest is not broken at this point. That's good.
This is simply fascinating.
Forbidden legend, I think. So what is this thing?
I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Sabo Sauron of this discovery? Please, hurry.
So yeah, Fortify Destruction. You can find ingredients for it everywhere, even if you're not perked into alchemy and you have a low alchemy skill. You can still get a good 20 to 25% boost to destruction damage output by creating those. And you can create those with nightshade and glowing mushrooms, which are the most common ingredients. Obviously, you're not limited to those two. There are more, but those are the most common ones. And yeah, they really... This is all on legendary difficulty, by the way. So yeah, that's a good demonstration of just how powerful those potions are. Hey, I see Haster. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Why am I playing in the corridor? This is actually... I'm streaming live from the Overlook Hotel from The Shining. So I might get haunted by evil, ghostly twin sisters. But, you know, that's what I get for picking a haunted hotel to stream from, I guess. Does watching your stream on a Saturday night count as a social obligation? Oh man, there's a lot of chat I gotta catch up on now. Let's see here. Any more urns or anything that I can loot? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Did I check this Draugr here? Yeah, it looks like I did already. Okay. Let's take a look at this thing. Looks like some sort of elvish, maybe? Nothing that looks familiar. But seeing as how we are the first people in these chambers for hundreds of years, this thing is undoubtedly ancient, and it's obviously powerful. Alright, we better go tell the Archmage about this, for sure. Alright, gotta catch up. Catch up on chat. This is a social obligation for me. And yeah, actually, Magus, I feel kind of the same way. I don't feel obliged to join people's streams, but I always want to. I consider you guys all my friends, and I always like hanging out with you, playing video games. I'll rephrase, this is just social. Yeah, okay, there we go. Not so much an obligation. I used to have more before retired, but now it's just this. Yeah, that seems to be the way of things for most people, I would say. Picky about who I watch, so you guys are picked. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Galadran. Whenever my mood is agreeable, for sure, for sure. I appreciate having you around, too. Absolutely, whenever you're feeling up to it. Here. I'm shocked that you missed me. Does Sonnet hand to my heart emote? Goes Elrond. Destroy the orb. Yes. That's what I meant. Obligation was the wrong word to use there. Okay, yeah. No problem, no problem. I feel like... Alright, so... Mara's favor is only sitting at about... Let's see here. We're at 50% right now, so I don't think that would save us from making a rough decision. Although it did with, what's his name, in Nightcaller. Arendor. Staff of Water. Create a totem for 60 seconds that heals 6 points of health and magicka per second and cures diseases. That's pretty good. Give us some healing over time. Now, I think... alright, so this is from Triumvirate. It's the Shaman school. The Shaman archetype. And I believe that that totem actually heals all allies, not just you. So that is actually quite useful for us. We have another staff here, Uric staff, which does 20 points of damage, 25 points, I think, per second, and twice as much magicka damage. So that's more useful against mages, which, you know, we may encounter. And just as a reminder here, Rodan, turns out he is not Dragonborn. That doesn't mean that there aren't dragons in the game, just that, you know. Rodan is not the fated Dragonborn of legend. He's got his own stuff he's doing. Yeah, actually, I'm not sure that the orb can be destroyed, right? They call it the Eye of Magnus. I don't know that it's the literal Eye of Magnus. That seems a little far-fetched. But exactly what it is, I still don't think anybody really knows, other than just an ancient and powerful artifact. If anybody would know, it would be Haster. Yeah, it's when Elrond was trying to get, what's-his-name, to destroy the ring after they beat Sauron in that Great War. He was right. He was in Mount Doom, actually, getting ready to throw it in, and then he was like, nah, I think I'm gonna keep it. Okay, so on his way down here, Rodan spied a little bit of a canopy with something in it up here. And I think it is like... actually, I think it's right up there on that ledge. Let's go check that out. Keep an eye out for wolves, especially ice wolves. Okay, that looks like a Vigilant of Stendar, just kind of staring at the ice, meditating a little bit. Yeah. Feeling a little bit framey here, but frame timing is messing around a little bit. It's fine. 60 frames per second. Probably just because of the dual monitors. Ah, there it is. Well, Savos tells us that...
This and hold on to it.
Oh, jeez.
Back for it later.
What is this?
Good. Don't lose it.
No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
Okay. You'll try to kill me. I'm sure you're convinced of that. Well, that guy sounds shady as AF. Less attack, or less damage from power attacks and Bandit. Okay, well, we're not gonna stand here in the middle of the frozen tundra waiting for him to come back, so we got our own things to do here. If he comes back, we'll give him back the boots. If not, then, you know, we keep it. Okay, we got an Amulet of Kinnereth, which increases our stamina by 10 points. I think that the Amulet of Uric is a little more potent there. And the armor rating is increased by 5%, which is nice, but I have a Forgotten Magic ring on right now that's boosting our health and our magicka, so the armor is negligible at that point. All right, here we go. A fancy longsword. This to me is a bit of an Excalibur situation. It's encased in some crystal or ice here, and it's not exactly hidden. So what would stop anybody from coming in here and pulling it out if anybody were capable of doing it? So let's give it a tug and see if we are the chosen one. That also means two things. Hey, look at that. We got ourselves an epic blade. The Fenrir longsword. It's a little fat, but it's actually really nice looking. The damage is at 24, which I think beats our Nord War Axe of Cold, which does 5 points of frost damage and stamina damage. So this would put us up at 22 points of damage plus the stamina. This puts us at 24, so a little bit. Maybe we can enchant it. That would be cool. Yeah, we're gonna enchant that bad boy once we get back to the college. Savos tells us that it is the eye based on findings after reading the Night of the Tears. Yeah, so that's the thing though. It is definitely, I would say it is the Eye of Magnus, but whether or not the Eye of Magnus is just a name that they're calling it, or if it is actually the literal eye of the literal Magnus.
I'll bet you 10 gold pieces Carl is waving a flag.
I don't know if there would be such a thing as a physical manifestation of an eyeball of Magnus, or if a being such as Magnus even has a biological eyeball to be separated from his biological body, you know? I would say it is definitely the artifact called the Eye of Magnus. Billy Rose Leaf Blade, indeed, indeed. It's a very nice item. Right now, with the stamina reduction, I think that the Enchanted War Axe is just a little more effective. So we're going to keep that for right now, but I think I can disenchant that axe and apply the enchantment to the Fenrir blade. And that's going to be our #1 weapon, melee weapon going forward. What do we have in terms of soul gems? We have common ones. We have a ton of cash, though. Whole lot of septums. So I think once we sell off some of our loot here, we'll have plenty of money to buy maybe a grand soul gem off of one of the professors at the college. Now I feel like I'm going the wrong way again. I always feel like this is a labyrinth trying to get back to the college, but okay. I'm getting my crap together here. Here we go. Instead of taking a left up here, I'm going to take a right. And then instead of going up toward the Shrine of Azura, we're going to be going left at the fork there. Okado's is triggered. Oh, I hear him. An ice wolf. There you go. Engage with the follower there, please. There we go. Nice. Ice wolves, permadeath, legendary difficulty at level 7 at this point. Serious business. But with the format changes, I'm not so terrified to lose a character anymore. I mean, I have come to know and love Rodan here. So obviously I don't want to die, but now that I can spin up a new character in 10 minutes, and I can do that on stream, it's not the end of the world if one of them dies. So you're not going to see me getting as stressed as I normally do. Okay, here's that fork that I was talking about. Shrine of Azura is up that way, and that means that Winterhold is this way. It's not his eye as the organ, it's a tool. Yeah, that's more what I was thinking. Magnus was a divine being, the architecture of the material plane. Yep, okay. We are on the same page then. Definitely significant. I also like how, what's his name, Ancano, is able to tap into it the same way that Yurik did. It says something about the talent of Ancano, I think. Yurik taking the mage abilities from the Galder amulet. He was maybe not a talented mage on his own right, but through that amulet, he was known as a powerful mage for sure. And Ancano was able to tap into its power without the aid of that enchanted legendary item. So yeah, Ancano is quite the powerful mage, I would say, in his own right. He's an evil bastard, but you have to respect his skill. Okay, we can take this helmet off now that we're in relative safety. Okay, let's see. Savos is probably in the Archmage's quarters, and he's left it unlocked, so that indicates that he is indeed taking visitors. Good thing, because we don't want to intrude on somebody as powerful, renowned, and respected as the Archmage of the College of Winterhold. Okay, Archmage.
You're relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken.
No, sir, we have not.
Sir? How quaint. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
Yeah, absolutely. So dangerous research must be a problem here then, huh?
Not often, no. Some risks must be taken to be sure. I am simply trying
Hence
to
the
avoid
Saarthal
untimely
excavation.
deaths. We also must make an
Tolfdir
effort to
having a
avoid
novice
worsening
student
what Skyrim thinks
travel
of us.
alone into the depths of a Draugr-infested dungeon. Okay, well, I need to speak to you about Saarthal.
Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right
Well,
now.
no, not completely anyway. They might have gotten a little singed, but we found some sort of orb. It seems powerful. Tolfdir wanted you to see it.
I see. I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more specific explanation. Thank you
I hope
for
so.
bringing this
I don't
to
know.
my
He didn't
attention.
provide any to me.
Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this...
Quaint and banal. Yeah, I would say they're pretty similar. Yeah, quaint. People take it to mean almost like meek or of low means, almost like peasant-like. Sometimes if somebody says something's quaint, they mean it's, I don't know, not extravagant. But yeah, we don't mind being deferential to Savos. Let's see. So have you ever met with the Sijic Order?
Personally? No, not I. One of their number used to advise the Archmage when I was but an apprentice here. But that was a great many years ago. Before all the members of the Order were called back to the Isle of
Hey, Tom Moole.
And it disappeared
Warm Sands, friend.
entirely.
Glad to see ya. Been a couple weeks. That's completely my fault. I've been out of town, not able to stream, so... Very happy to be back and hanging out with some friends, playing my favorite game. Okay, so now we are going to talk with Mirabelle about this. So we have some errands to do here. Let's see, I can take a level up, and I can take some more training. I think I've trained my maximum 5.
I've been trying to find you. I just wanted to let you know that Ancano's been asking about you. I think he's
Ancano, huh?
you.
Shady figure. Why would Ancano be looking for me?
I'm not sure. Just, well, mind what you tell him, all right?
Okay. Is there a problem, you think?
No. Well, I don't think so. Between the two of us, there are rumors about him. That this advisor position he has is a sham, an excuse. That what he's really doing is spying for the Thalmor, trying to feed them information. Whether it's true, I can't say. But it never hurts to be a little suspicious, does it?
Oh, it's obviously true. What else would the Thalmor be doing here? Anyway, thanks for the warning.
You're welcome.
Let's see.
Certainly. Destruction
Can we
spells
train
come in
yet? I
different
think I've
forms,
taken all
each
5.
useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell. Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire.
Okay, good strategy, but I think I clicked the wrong item. I actually wanted training in destruction magic.
I can teach you, but I won't
Not
be
a
held
lecture.
responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
Old-fashioned? Okay. That sounds, that's actually not quite what I expected. Old-fashioned. Some people use the term quaint as kind of like a backhanded compliment, though. Like they want to say that your thing isn't up to snuff, I guess. Maybe that means they think it's outdated, but they want to call it something a little more respectful. But yeah, Strudel is the English expert. I am definitely going to trust your knowledge on that. Okay. Let's see here. I had an attribute distribution of 2 in magic, 2 in health, and 1 in stamina, I believe. And I've marked out all the different levels and what attribute to take for them. And this is going to be level 8. So for level 8, we are taking Magicka. Ooh, and then for level 9, we are taking health. Ooh, and for level 10, we are also taking health. So we got health, or I'm sorry, Magicka, health, stamina. Magicka, health, stamina. Okay, that should at least help me get to the point where I can work it out on my own. Level 10, guys. All right, what are we taking here? Actually, let's do some more training, see where we need our training, and then we'll pick our perks. Destruction is at level 29. Conjuration is a little bit ahead at 32. Illusion, we haven't been using much because we've been fighting mostly Draugr and Undead. I don't know how useful Illusion's going to be, but that's at 25. Alchemy's at 40. Where's one-handed at? Well, I can't train one-handed over here. It's at 25, which also isn't bad. And heavy armor, we're going to need to try to train heavy armor at some point too. Can't do that here, going to have to do that at Whiterun. But in the meantime, Alteration has not been perked into, so we're going to take some of that. I just want our alteration spells that we are casting automatically through Okado's recital to last a little longer so they don't go away during a sort of prolonged battle. Destruction is great. We have our Conflagrate, which is quickly turning into our #1 go-to ranged destruction spell here. So I'm going to go ahead and take Combustion since that's a fire spell. I am running the patch between Ordinator and Forgotten Magic Redone. which usually means at some point those spells are going to become very overpowered, but you know what? I don't care. I haven't made it past day 4 on any one of these characters, so I'm not really too concerned about going overpowered on too much of this stuff. I'm also relying a lot on alchemy too, so let's go ahead and perk into alchemy mastery here for those sweet, sweet destruction potions. Okay, level up handled. What's next here? Oh yeah, we were gonna go speak to Mirabelle, and we also need some training. What training can we do while we're here? We are quickly becoming destruction, conjuration, melee experts here, so in that regard, it looks like destruction is farthest behind. So let's go do that. You can always reclaim FMR perks using Dragon Souls, except that Rodan here is not Dragonborn, so he will never have a Dragon Soul. So we're going to have to be careful about the perks we take for Forgotten Magic Redone. Let's see here. I'd like training in destruction magic.
But I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'll try to be careful with it. Gonna do all 5 levels in destruction here. And we are very low in level progression, but that's alright. We're not gonna have that tactical level up to rely on, but halfway to a new one anyway. Okay, let's find Mirabelle. That is Eleanor. That's not Mirabelle, even though she wears similar clothing and has a similar haircut. Let's see. Mirabelle, I think, stays with the newbies in the Hall of Attainment. So we're going to go find her and see if she has anything to tell us about this this stuff here. Mirabelle, Mirabelle, wherefore art thou, Mirabelle? You know, while we're here too, we'll do some disenchanting. Oh, I should have bought a Grand Soul Gem from Geralda. But at least I can do the disenchanting. Is that Hides and Blossoms? It is. I've never met an Argonian this far north.
Argonians aren't built for the cold, but this one doesn't mind too much. Skyrim isn't very friendly, so we mostly just keep out of the way.
She may indeed be in the Arcanium. She tends to hang out upstairs here in the Hall of Attainment too. I think outsiders bring nothing good to Skyrim. Hey, as an outsider myself, I think outsiders are great for Skyrim.
Thank you, my friend.
Any place, actually. You want that melting pot. New perspectives, new ways of looking at things, and, you know, without fresh perspectives and new ways of looking at things and change, we're never going to get better. Let's see. Although Rodan, being a provincial, in the words of Soloff over in Falkreath, he doesn't have really much say in the immigration policies and sentiments of Skyrim. So he's just, you know, trying to keep his head down, fit in as much as possible, try not to ruffle any feathers. Let's go ahead and disenchant our war axe here. We're going to apply that enchantment to our Fenrir blade once we obtain a higher level soul gem. And we never found that guy who gave us these boots again, so you know what? We're just going to go ahead and study him. And the Ring of Merit for the armor rating is also cool. We'll take that too. This resist magic cloak here is going to still be useful, so until we find another one, I'm going to keep that around. I'm wearing the one of Frost right now because in a Draugr dungeon, most Draugr, except for, you know, boss Draugr, are going to be wielding Frost magic, so that's why I'm wearing the one I'm wearing right now. When we go to another mage dungeon, I might switch out to resist magic when I don't know what element we'll be facing. Okay, let's head over to the Hall of Countenance here to find one of the higher level mages, and maybe we can buy a soul gem from them. This one normally finds her upstairs. Yeah, in the Hall of Attainment though, right? Drevis.
You can see me?
I can indeed.
Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent. Take a look.
Let's see, he has a greater one for 1,023. Let's see if we can find
If you
a grand soul gem on one of these guys here.
Please, let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college.
Summoning undead isn't frowned upon?
I sure know. Those archaic policies died out with the Mages Guild, and were never enforced here. Necromancy, as any other type of magic, is a tool to be used. Of course, non-mages may not see it that way, so we don't go around flaunting it.
Okay. Good to know.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Ah, there's our grand soul gem. Nice. See if I have anything else to sell him in return. The Mage Light one we're not going to use. Debella is useful. In fact, I better be wearing that right now. Boom.
There are few places. Take a look.
Saarthal amulet we don't need anymore. Amulet of Kinnereth. The stamina buff is nice, but we're more focused on magicka, I think. The Revenant ring we're still using. The silver ring. We might save that to enchant and sell. Mirror entity. Control an illusion of a target humanoid for 24 seconds. In combat, the illusion will attack opponents in range. The caster cannot act, but can cast spells. Sheath to cancel. Sounds really interesting. I'm gonna have to practice that. We'll have to practice that at some point. We'll keep all the soul gems. We have some talent in conjuration, so we might get a soul cloak at some point. Hook that up to Okado's recital. Okay, let's head up to the upstairs area where we should be able to find some enchanting. Or an enchanting table here, anyway. Let's apply this to our Fenrir longsword. Frost damage. Grand soul gem. 10 points. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be some good stuff right there. Let's rename it. What should we name this thing? Actually, the Billy Rose stuff, it's placed in the world. These are all unique items. So I think I'm not going to rename it. I think I'm just going to keep it Fenrir Longsword. Well, let's actually take the longsword part out of it. Just name it Fenrir. Which I believe is an old Norse deity or entity flaming like a fiery wolf. Which, you know, the whole fire connotations on the name Fenrir is little out of place with a frost enchantment, but whatevs. We took a sword named Fenrir and we put a frost enchantment on it because that's all we had available. Set up the hotkey on that guy. Okay, what's next? I'm going to try to avoid doing alchemy on camera. That tends to get tedious and a little monotonous and boring. So I'll try to do those off camera. Unless I get to a point where I really need a potion for some reason. Okay, we're still looking for Mirabelle. We weren't able to find her in the Hall of Countenance. We weren't able to find her in the Hall of Attainment. So let's check the Arcanium, as Haster suggested. And if that fails, I'm just going to pop up the compass and use that. And then after this, we do have some things to do for the citizens of the Pale. We made some friends in Dawnstar. Ooh, what's this? Runic Handle Scheme. Okay. That's from the Leviathan axe. We may pursue that. It's an axe that you have to build up. There's Eleanor again. The Leviathan axe comes from the God of War game. And you can upgrade it, change out pieces on it. It's modular, is what I'm trying to say.
One of the few things that keep us in
And a
touch
Battlemage,
with
I
the
think,
rest
is
of
a
Skyrim.
perfect candidate for such a magical item. All right, I give up. Where is Mirabelle? She's not in here. So we need to find, after this, we're going to find the fine-cut void salts for Captain Wayfinder, who is actually docked in Dawnstar right now. Some important, I wouldn't say contraband, but some important cargo has gone missing, and he has asked us to find it for him. And we would be happy to do that. Also, the alchemist, Frida, has asked us to find her husband's ring. Oh, there's Mirabelle.
Well, you're certainly making a name for yourself.
The Ring of Pure Mixtures. So we'll go find that as well. Let's see. The Archmage asked me to see you about class.
Yes, from what I've heard, I expect Tolfdir will be occupied for some time. That is a problem, isn't it? I suppose someone else will need to look after the apprentices for now.
Right, so what should I do if there's no class?
Well, perhaps it's time for some independent study. Check with Urag Groshub in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of any references to this thing that you and Tolfdir found. I'd like to know as much as we can about it.
Okay, well that's not a lot to go on for a librarian, but, you know, maybe he's a bit of an archival miracle worker, like our own 57 Strudel. Also, Fenrir is one of the sons of Loki. Okay. Fenrir is the wolf who got bound by Odin. In the times of Ragnarok, Fenrir will swallow the moon. Okay, so Fenrir's the big bad of Ragnarok. Or one of them, anyway. So that makes sense. Not as much out of place anymore. Man, they really keep it dark here in this library, don't they?
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium.
Archival miracle worker indeed.
Atronox. Now, do you require assistance?
Okay, so with all the mines here, I feel like we can make an Urag replacer that is Strudel. We can put Strudel in the game. If people can put Shirley Curry in the game, I feel like people can replace Urag with our very own Strudel. And I think that would be amazing. Community project, maybe? Let's see. I need to learn about something we found in Saarthal.
I know what you want.
Opens the CK. Yeah, there you go.
Discovered some big mystery, huh? Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway.
Back to the Dr. Pepper. Streaming drink of choice. You don't have anything at all that can help?
I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep.
Get Strudel and Skyrim GoFundMe? Yeah.
Some kind of peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn.
Okay, so Orthorn is, who is this Orthorn fellow, anyway?
He was an apprentice here at the college. Not very skilled, but got involved with a group of mages who took a liking to him. When they left, he took off after them. Stole supplies and books from the college. I suppose as a way to ingratiate himself.
And nobody cares that Orthorn just stole these things from the college and ran off?
Not enough to bother with. Archmage Aaron's approach to these things is just to let them sort themselves out. Although now it looks like you'll be doing the sorting. Good luck with that.
Yeah, thanks. Bunch of lazy bastards. So, why did these mages go to Felglow Keep of all places?
Let's just call it a difference of opinion with the college. They were interested in research that goes outside the bounds of what the college allows.
Really?
So they were persuaded to leave.
That's saying something based on Finnis telling us that even summoning the undead is okay. Okay. Alright, so we add another item to our agenda here. Down in Whiterun Hold.
For you. You were in Saarthal, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there.
Yeah, we did find something, but I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I know full well that you have. Please do not insult my intelligence. Tolfdir is still there now, is he? I shall expect a full report when he returns.
So how do you even know anything about this?
It is my job to know these things. My role as advisor to the Archmage is aided by...
Well, I guess Urag got the word ahead of time too, so...
Thank you for your help. You
makes a certain amount of sense that Ankano would too. Okie doke. Why is that sword on the side there? Okay, it just took a minute. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and take stock. Where are we here? We have found a strange orb in Saarthal that in order to do more research on, we're going to have to raid a mage dungeon in Whiterun. But we have also said that we would go find these fine-cut void salts for Captain Wayfinder in Dawnstar. And we would find this this book actually for Rustleif. I think we are actually already found the Ring of Pure Mixtures for Frida in Forsaken Cave here when we fought Curalmil and got the White Phial. So Night Falls on Sentinel is out here in Whiterun anyway, so it looks like what we're going to be doing is coming down the road here. We're going to hit Shrouded Grove up on the way down to Whiterun. And then we're going to head west from there to see if we can find where this book is. And then while we're down here, we can address the situation at Felglow Keep with Orthorn, which is the site of one of my permadeaths, by the way, is the entrance to Felglow Keep. So that sounds a little scary. If I remember correctly, Shrouded Grove has a couple of Spriggans that we're going to have to fight, and Spriggans at level 10 on Legendary difficulty are going to be quite a tall order. I don't think it's impossible, especially with, a conjured summon, a gremlin or something to take the heat off of us and a follower. I think we'll be okay. But we're going to have to be very, very careful. Careful. We're going to have to be very, very careful. Okay, so what time is it now? 2:06 p.m. I think what we can do is we can take a carriage to Nightgate Inn over here, which will put us pretty close to the Shrouded Grove here. With this load order, there is a very, very tough unleveled assassin over here. Unleveled is meaning that most of the enemies in the game, they level relative to the player character's level. This one is unleveled in that I think it's like level 30 or 40 assassin that tries to attack you on sight, regardless of what level your character is. So I'm going to try to avoid him as much as possible. And I think in terms of roleplay, Rodan would much rather take a carriage anyway than just to hoof it everywhere. So there's that. Let's see, we're all trained up. We have a new sword with a nice enchantment on it. So that should make us a little more formidable. Let's take a quick look on the progression of Phantom Shroud and Conflagrate. I believe Mystic is where the Phantom Shroud is. We're getting pretty close here to being able to take an improvement for this spell. The one that I'm looking most forward to right now is Elusiveness, which gives us a chance of evading an attack, which will help our survivability greatly, I think. That's the first one I want to take. And then the Pyromancer has the Conflagrate spell, which is right around halfway. So we got to keep using that spell more and more. Okay, so let's see. 2 p.m. going on 3. That's more than enough time to hit up the carriage. God, I feel like I'm forgetting something. We've done our training and everything. I think we're all set. Yeah, hit up the carriage. We'll get to Nightgate. If it's too dark, too late then, that's when we'll you know, hunker down for the evening. Oh, look who it is.
I've been looking for you.
The Van Man.
To deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Gotta go.
And what the hell did he just give me? No explanation or anything. He's like, here, take this. Just like the damn fugitive in out south of the city here. Maybe we could hit Birna on the way out too and sell off some of our gear. Our encumbrance is getting up there a little bit. Letter from Jarl Sidgreath. Easy for me to say. Why didn't he explain? He's usually like, ooh, letter from the Jarl, huh? Maybe they didn't record that line. That's okay. Rodan, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sidgeir, and I have the honor to be the Jarl of the proud and ancient city of Falkreath. How do you like my Sidgeir voice? Sleazegear? The fame of your exploits across Skyrim has brought you to my attention. If you are interested in becoming a Thane of Falkreath Hold, I invite you to speak to me the next time you are in Falkreath. Aside from the honor that accrues to the title, my Thanes are entitled to a personal housecarl. I can tell you privately that a choice of parcel land in Falkreath would be available for your purchase, should your services prove useful to me. I look forward to meeting you in person. I remain Jarl Sidgeir of Falkreath. Okay, so our name is getting out there a little bit. Rodan likes that. He also likes the thought of being a landowner. He was not a noble in High Rock. He was a high-level steward. He was basically managing the entire property for the nobles, but he had no property of his own. you know, buying land would make him a noble, I think.
You're that one from the college.
The other side of that coin is that Rodan has so much wanderlust right now, and he's really digging this whole adventurer's life, that settling down on a homestead doesn't really appeal to him too much right now, I think.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
The bow we're not going to use. I'm still on the fence about this staff here. That might be useful against the mages in Felglow. Don't need the bow, don't need the claws, don't need any of the arrows. Oh, we're going to give the steel shield to Tikrid. She's already got a helmet. Doesn't wear light armor. We'll go ahead and sell that off. If we have any frenzy or fear potions that are low level, we'll go ahead and get rid of those at this point. Everything else looks useful to me. The resist poison potions are going to be very useful against the Spriggans and those poison spells that they have. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Good, good. We don't need 2 bottles of the red wine. We have enough samples of everything else. We're not into mead. Rodan is a wine man. Pure and simple. The ice wolf pelt we don't need. The ruby and the garnet we can sell off. There we go. All right, ready to hit the road. How are we doing on water and stuff too, by the way? We might be a little bit hungry and thirsty. A little bit thirsty. Let's stop by the inn. We'll get some food for the road. Refill our water bag.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing
Many Bretons
vampire
seek
menace.
adventures
What do
either
you
just
say?
for fun or to acquire glory. As the saying goes, find a hill, become a king. Yes. Finding a hill and becoming a king would make sense for the Hearthfire stuff, that's for sure. But yeah, that's exactly where I got the whole Wanderlust thing from Rodan. The whole Breton Wanderlust thing is well documented. What is the Dawn Guard?
We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them.
I actually haven't noticed much of a vampire menace.
You're not paying attention then, like almost everyone else around here. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires? They never took the threat seriously, and now they paid the price.
Wow, I gotta say, all this sounds pretty crazy.
The Vigilance mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces when they went up against vampires.
Being
That's
noble
why our
can kill
leader,
you too.
Israel,
Oh,
is
Sonnet.
reestablishing the Dawn Guard. We are
Yeah.
serious vampire hunters.
Well, I mean, there's so much political strife all the time in High Rock, right? Every king of every hill thinks that they should be the king, right? You know what? At the moment, I have other things on my plate, but I'll keep you in mind, okay?
That's what everybody says. Right up until they find their throat being ripped out by a pack of hungry vampires. If you change your mind and decide to join the fight before it's too late, talk to Isran at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften.
Perhaps, perhaps. Okay, so I think that unlocks vampire attacks too, so we gotta be careful about that. Have some lunch out here in the fresh air. A little bit of wine, a little bit of water. Go light with the salmon steak. And an apple. Okay, I think we're full. Don't need the face light at the moment. All right. Rodan, getting ready to hit the road. I think we're good on water skins too. Yeah, at least until we get to Whiterun, so we don't have to stop by the inn for anything, but we will take the blue mountain flowers. All right, Tikrid. Hope you don't mind getting out of the snow for a little while. I'm sure she won't. And here is our modded carriage stop. Go ahead, call me a cheater, I don't care. And we're looking for Nightgate Inn. There is a carriage stop over there. Which will put us really close to that grove over there that we're looking for. Okay, okay. 3:20 p.m. That should be enough to get through all this, I think, before it starts getting too dark or we start getting too tired. Yeah, might be pushing it a little bit, but you know what? Let's go ahead and just mark this area on our map. Here we go, Helyarkin discovered. Those stops are friendly? Yeah, for sure. When I was a fighting man, the people scattered gold dust before my horse's feet, but now I am a great king. People hound my track with poison in my wine cup and daggers at my back. Conan! Nice. Just a little bit framey. Yeah, we're dipping into 59 a little bit here. GPU is all the way up at 90%, but it's not going any higher than that. Should be good. Oh. Oh, we disappeared. What the hell is going on there? Could just be a parallax thing with the shadow that we're in right now. Okay, that's just some regular wolves over there. Alright, we're going to switch to first person for this. Man, that conflagrate is strong. Why is my character disappearing? I mean, I've unsheathed the sword before without any issue. Just out at the college after I enchanted it. Oh well. That does happen from time to time with this load order, I found. In certain lighting environments, tends to make the character model disappear from time to time. It does it with the followers too. Okay, I think right over here where this dead tree is, just north of Corvinjund here, is where the grove is, so we got to be ready. There are usually a few spiders, maybe some wolves. Oh, yep, there we go. That was an ice wolf. That was going to hurt if he hit us, but he did not. It's so weird. It's annoying too. You know I like to play in third person, but I can't if that's the case. Okay, so the Spriggan, I think, comes out of that tree right there. Let's get set up here. Let's get a gremlin out here. And let's use our Staff of Water here to get a healing totem. And something is... Oh, and there's my model is back. Where's everybody else, though? Okay, there's Tikrid. I don't know where the gremlin went. Oh, I can't cast both. And there's our level up for our Phantom Shroud. We'll do that after this battle. I can't have both because the totems count as summons. I think I would rather have the gremlin. Maybe not, actually. Let's summon, because the totems are actually cool because they do count as a summon. They're just stationary. So The enemies will actually fight. Actually, I think I see the Spriggan embedded in the wood right there. That's really cool. Maybe we can get the Spriggan to go after the totem instead of us. Yeah, look at that. Okay. I forgot to pop my resist poison potion there, so... Ooh, Frost Bomb, another good one. Now, Forgotten Magic explosions, I tend to be a little weary of, just because I lost a Permadeath character to the Zippity Zap explosion. So we'll see about that. Okay, now, if I remember correctly on this, we have maybe a couple of Ice Wolves in here. And a Spriggan, a high-level Spriggan, like Earth Mother or something. So yeah, epic, level up. Gotta love FMR. Indeed. And thank you. For reminding me. Oh, not Gamepad++. I want Forgotten Magic. And that was the Mystic. That was the Phantom Shroud, correct? Now we get to take our elusiveness. Chance of evading an attack. Yes, please. Quick save here, just in case we get like a crash or something. Possibly a bear. Yeah, alright. I don't like the sound of that. Let's have our staff here ready to cast a totem as soon as possible to try to take the heat off of us. The totems seem pretty durable too. A little dark in here. Yep, okay. Those look like ice wolves. Alright, dogs. They don't seem to want to come up that ramp for that terrain there. Swing and a miss. Wow, he's really fidgety. Alright. Here he comes. Need more magic. Alright, there's still that one left. Tikrid, you got this? Okay. Now I want to recast the water totem closer to where the Spriggan is coming. Oh, there she is, right there. Do you see her? Embedded in the wood. Okay, here we go. Resist poison. We'll also get some poisons of our own going here too. Just in case. Fortify Destruction, still going. In fact, we may go ahead and just pop that right now. And a Resist Magic. That should do us. This might actually be harder than Yurik here. Or not. Okay, Battlemage be tough, man. Got a good thing going here. I like it. I don't want to get too overly confident because as soon as I feel like I got a good thing going, I get dead. Dwarven boots, huh? It's going to look ridiculous with the rest of our ensemble, but, you know. Staff of Deadeye Captain summons a Deadeye Captain for 79 seconds. Activate a corpse to store it. Activate a captain to dredge it up. Okay, so this is more for a necromancy character, and being a follower of Mara, I don't think we're going to be going that route. But a Deadeye Captain can still... act as a battlefield distraction. Ice and chitin. Is this heavy armor? Light armor. Eh. Okay. Oh, and I don't have Hunterborn active. But these Spriggans can actually carry Forgotten Magic spells too. There we go. Not bad, huh? Hate to do this, but need to drop. We have stuff... Okay, no problem, Strudel. Thanks for dropping by. I'll get started on that Urag replacer. I'll let you know how it goes. Maybe get you for some voice lines or something. Okay, so now, let's see. I think the next carriage stop is right around the Lorius farm, which I think is like down here somewhere. And on the way there are just spiders and wolves, so I think the road is manageable. So we'll just hike it down there. 4:28 p.m. It's going to start getting late at some point. Going to start getting dark, and I don't want to be stuck out in the wild in the dark, especially if there are vampires out and about now. So we're going to try to make it to the next carriage stop, and we'll take that the rest of the way into Whiterun. Okay, there's the spider. Get burnt. Oh wow, tough spider. Always time to pick flowers, though, I suppose. Blue mountain flowers, I believe, are good for health potions, which are always useful. Well, hello there, friend. Pilgrim? Howdy, Pilgrim. Don't know how familiar my European friends are with the Duke, John Wayne, but there you go. Oh, there's the carriage stop right there, closer than I thought. And there's the Lorius farm right there with the windmills and the god rays. Beautiful. Kodak moment. Okay, let's go ahead and take this the rest of the way into Whiterun, which is going to be a city. Blue flowers and monarch butterfly wings. I like blue flowers and wheat. Blue flowers and wheat will give you both the healing effect and the fortify health. To Windhelm, not what Whiterun. Oh boy. Alright. Well, whatever. Lighting looks fantastic. Yeah, I agree. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, all credit goes to the Novice Guide for that, but I like it. That looks better. That looks more like Whiterun. Ooh, we're getting really framey over here. How are we doing? 47 frames per second. That's really low for me, but I am running all the broadcast stuff.
What I hate is that they never seem to change.
But so far, it hasn't been bad. With the green screen and the
a jester, funny suit and all, just north.
noise cancellation. It's been worth it.
Broken, like to see him laugh his way out of that.
Well, sounds like you've had
Strange
quite a journey,
jester, eh?
but you were gone longer than usual. I got to thinking maybe you weren't coming back.
I think we're pretty much sold out of everything we wanted to sell out of, but our encumbrance is so high. Put that back on. Oh yeah, the dwarven boots, the steel shield. I really don't think that's going to go with our look. We can try it on. That looks ridiculous. No thanks. No thanks. They give me 1 armor. That 1 armor is not enough
I'm ready for whatever
to look that stupid. Tikrid, hey, you want some free boots?
Take whatever you need. I can manage.
Let's see. She gets the boots. She gets the steel shield. See, the ancient Nord boots are 14 armor. Yeah. Take the shield from her too. Okay.
No matter what, I've got your back.
So now she should be a little more resilient, at least. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and head into town here. Sell off anything we can. Hunker down for the night at the Bannered Mare. And then in the morning, we are going to head out for... I think this is Swindler's Den over here. Whole bunch of bandits over there. And then if we have time, we'll go try to take on Felglow Keep while we're in town. Actually, lavender is good for resist magic. Grab some of that. Yeah, exactly, Magus. It's not really good for mashups, unfortunately. It looks good with itself and nothing else.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
Oh, it's so dark. So dark at dusk.
On my own. Why don't you swallow
It's almost darker at dusk than it is at night.
Yorland Greymane for help.
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way.
Take this ridiculous helmet off.
Don't expect a miracle.
Adrian!
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Let's see. You are the smith, huh? Let's go ahead
To
and
protect yourself?
sell some stuff off here. Just the loot that I got from the grove over there, I guess. Alright. That should help.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Some are saying the Sijic monks have been seen.
She looks very familiar, very similar to Tikrid, which I think Rodan is probably pretty attracted to. So I think Rodan has a bit of a type.
Take a look.
Sell some more stuff. I'm not going to use this Deadeye Captain. We're going to sell that off. And that
Grace of Kinnereth be with you.
takes that out. That's good. Lessens the encumbrance there for sure.
Come on in.
No,
Let
please.
me know if you need
Hold
anything.
your applause.
Take a seat by
One
the
more
fire
song.
and I'll
What
send
say
someone
you?
over.
Yeah? All right then.
Okay, take a seat by the fire. Shall do.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun.
Sadia, wake up, dear.
Yes, Mum.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles in gold.
You want a drink?
Sure. What's on the menu? I'll take a look.
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
We have plenty of wine. Maybe they have some fancy stuff. Like some Cyrilli brothers. Oh yeah, look at that. We got the gold to spare at the moment. So why not? Apple pie sounds amazing. And how about some beef? We'll go ahead and be gluttons tonight. How about that? Thank you, Sadia. With your fine ass.
Now please, no more questions.
Alright. 6:58, 7. It's a good time for dinner there. Go ahead and eat that beef. And have that apple pie. We're gonna drink that wine. That should be good to go. We'll say that took a couple hours. We took our time with it.
Ugly redhead rolled around on the floor. Thank you.
Okay, 9 o'clock. We want to get an early start. Hey, John Battleborn.
Well met, traveler.
So we're gonna hit the sack here pretty soon. Well, you know, I'm here on helping out some people. I got some quests that I'm going on because you know how Bretons love quests, right?
Truly? By sure, this city could use more like you. Best head up to Dragon's Reach then, and see the Jarl. He's Lord of Whiterun.
Oh, I got enough on my to-do list. So you live here then?
Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with the Greymanes. Our family's been close as kin for generations, but Ulfric Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, seems we can scarce look at each other without coming to blows. Petty and foolish that.
Yeah, you know, Civil War is pretty much situation normal. All fucked up. In High Rock anyway, so... Nothing new for me here, although I appreciate that it's quite unsettling for you guys here. Yeah.
May your sword be sharp.
Good to meet you, John.
Tongue sharper.
I got some bandits to fight tomorrow, so best get to bed early.
Affected by the war, and they wear it on their faces like a helm.
Indeed, indeed. Tikrid, for being as clumsy as she is actually quite observant. And has some wisdom to her. Oh, you know what? I didn't actually pay for my room. Damn it.
Oh, Sadia.
Yes, Mum?
You still need to remove that bloodstain from the incident.
Oh, yes, Miss Hilda.
What incident was that?
I fear the night, because the werewolves and vampires don't.
Yeah, this is the second time I've heard about vampires. It's kind of putting me on edge here a little bit. Can I rent a room?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
And... script didn't
Need
pop
anything else? Just let me know.
for her not to show me the room.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you. I think I've got some mugs need scrubbing.
Interesting. So she's not going to show me the room. They usually ask if I have the mod that lets you tell them that you know where the room is, so they don't slowly walk up to show you. But anyway. Is that a hotel hallway behind you? This is actually a very famously haunted hotel hallway. I wonder if you can guess what hotel I'm in. Welcome aboard too, by the way, Wind. Yeah, I got a virtual, the virtual green screen through NVIDIA broadcast working, and I'm loving it so far. Gets a little janky around the edges, but you know, kind of cool anyway. Let's go ahead and get a solid 10 hours of sleep here. Now we're all kinds of... Yeah, there it is, the wind. It's The Shining. It's the Overlook Hotel from The Shining. Actually, here, I'll get out of the way.
Coin for a fellow who's down on his luck.
So you can spend it on drinks at the Bannered Mare? If it's food you need, ask for that instead.
Never you mind, then. I'll find
Oh yeah, the Santa Monica Hotel. I can never think of the name of it either, Haster, but I've driven past it on numerous occasions. It's kind of nice looking from the outside. Or was that San Diego? It's either San Diego or Santa Monica. Okay, let's get some breakfast here. The honey nut treat, and we're not having cooked beef for breakfast. That's too much. Let's go see what's on the menu. We get something light, like maybe some smoked salmon or some bread, some cheese.
What business do college mages have in a place like Saarthal anyway? Drink for the thirsty? Food
Seaside
for the
Hotel
hungry.
might be it. Whenever my wife and I drive past it, I think she points out which hotel it is that's haunted, but I don't ever remember the name of it. Ooh, the Idar cheese sounds actually pretty good. We'll take a slice of that. And a little bit of bread. There we go, now we're sated. We'll polish off the water, get well hydrated.
Some are saying the Sijic monks
We have the cooked beef. Let's get
face that
something,
appetite,
maybe some cheese, some more cheese. We'll go with a carrot. A couple slices of goat cheese. Maybe a couple apples for the road, just in case we get hungry. And we'll fill up our water as well.
Of course.
Ocean House Hotel. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines tells me it's in Santa Monica. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, welcome, Neil, by the way. I don't know if I saw you post earlier, but welcome
Think about
aboard.
some mugs need scrubbing.
Ocean House Hotel. Okay, Tikrid, where is our sexy ass clumsy follower? That is not her. She's taken. Tikrid, where the hell are you? Is she up here? Olava. Did Tikrid go invisible again? She might have. She'll pop back up at some point. Alright. I was going to have a quick chat with her before we moved on, but I think we're ready. We're going to have to pray to Mara here.
You know nothing.
Oh, there she is.
Nothing of our struggles, our
Let's eavesdrop.
suffering.
Let's drop some eaves here.
And what of my son? What of Thorold? Is he nothing? So
Ooh,
don't
Nightshade.
talk to
Destruction
me about
potions.
suffering.
Telling you
Son
guys,
chose
destruction
his side
potions
and
are
he
the way to
chose
go.
poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorold?
Do you believe this old hag?
Old hag. Wow, that is harsh.
Holding him? Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, Cal. Your stupid son is dead. He
Wow.
died a storm
Poor lady
cloak
is worried
traitor.
about her son. Then she gets called an old cow, and her son gets
Come on,
called
Father.
stupid.
There's nothing more to be said here.
Rude ass bitches, man.
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing.
Oh, look, the condom helmets are
All
back.
we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what
Red
happened,
guards.
You're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
As a Breton, Rodon is often at odds with Red Guards, so he's going to take this chance to make fun of their condom helmets. Who are you looking for? Jimmy.
A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Sounds good. And just a word of advice, it looks like it might rain, so you might want to wear your raincoat, Jimmy. Yeah, that's right. Got him good. Roasted. Oh, I laughed too hard. Now I'm cramping. Oh. I do not have the More to Say mod. I don't think so, anyway. I don't remember installing that when I was following the Novus guide. So why are you looking for this person?
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
All right, all right. That does not interest me.
She cannot hide from us forever.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, I don't think we have any more business here. We got a crap ton of... Oh, thank you, Wind. You know, you gotta amuse yourself, right? If nobody else is around, you gotta be able to make yourself laugh. Let's see here. I don't think we have any more business. We have a couple gems we can sell off. We have a crap ton of alchemical ingredients, but I really don't want to have to do that on stream. I'll do that between streams. Okay, so Swindler's Den. That is quite a big... Well, the dungeon itself isn't big. Oh, hold on. Shoulder's cramping up. The dungeon itself isn't that big, but it does have a lot of bandits in it. It's very dense with enemies. So Conjuration's going to go a long way to try to keep those swarms of bandits off of me. Ooh. What's going on here with the with my phone notifications? Oh, my hands are too sweaty. So Conjuration's going to be important, and also trying to maneuver around my followers and my minions. In the tight corridors is going to be a challenge, so I need to make sure that positioning is correct with a lot of these encounters. Okay, now we got a bit of a nature walk ahead of us here, so we can sell off some of the gems there.
The roads of Skyrim lead.
So buckle in. We'll take a look at some scenery. Should be a nice little hike.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Who is this? Just a citizen, huh? Hi, citizen. Oh, I know who you are. Or what you are. Damn vampires. Becoming a real menace. Okay, I mean, I kind of want to avoid picking ingredients as well. So on the road, yeah, but the butterflies, I really should be doing this off stream. So on the road, the worst that we're going to come across is our wolves for the most part. We might encounter a thief or an assassin. Assassins will be worse than thieves because we can't pay off the assassins. So I just kind of want to be ready. Now here we have the guards from the tower there, which is good. They can help if we need it. Looks like we got some more folks over here that aren't running away in a panic, so should be safe coming up through here. Okay, Fort Greymore is a little much for us right now. We'll be biting off a little more than we can chew if we take these guys on right now, so we're going to give this a little bit of a wide berth. Besides, Rodan can't really tell. He just sees a fort up there. He can't tell that they're inhabited by ne'er-do-wells as opposed to somebody who actually should be garrisoning in there. So we're not going to really pay it any mind at the moment. Ooh, this fog looks really cool, doesn't it? I'm digging it. Okay, it looks like we have a vigilant or something fighting something over there. Probably a mud crab. Okay, let's see if we can help him out a little bit. Hopefully I don't accidentally hit him instead. Oh, the mud crab killed the vigilant. Well, if the vigilant is all we have protecting us from vampires, then we're in trouble. I see a wolf over there too. All right. Your disease is handy. Let's see. Vigilant of Stendar Shield. This might be better than the steel shield that Tikrit is using, so we'll grab that. Mace is pretty nice, too. We're going to run into encumbrance issues at some point here, but for now... This stuff looks like it has good prices, so we'll be able to fetch some good gold for all this. Hey, Tikrit.
What is it?
I might have some stuff for you here.
Take whatever you need. I can manage.
Good, good. Let's see if you like these maces here. Actually, the damage is pretty good. It's up there with Fenrir here. Not enchanted, obviously, but you could probably make some pretty good use of that. And let's see, the shield probably is pretty good too. It's the same, but I like the looks of the vigilant shield a little better, so we'll give her that one.
No matter what, I've got your back.
Good to hear. Don't know how that mud crab got a hold of those septums there, but I'll gladly relieve him of them. Okay, so now Swindler's Den is just on the other side of this little mountain range here. Looks like up against an outcropping to the west of these mountains that I'm looking at right now. So yeah, we'll take a little bit of a walk through nature here. Gonna go up to that mountain range and keep it on our left. Gonna go ahead and grab the Nern route while I'm here. Now I saw a wolf moseying around over here on our way to help with the mud crabs. So he is around. Ooh, there's a family of them over there. I would prefer to leave them be, but it's going to be too much of a hazard to let them gang up on me. So let's try to take them off from a distance. Okay, Tikrit. Nice. Some fine shooting, if I do say so myself. Well done, Rodan. Well done. Yeah, we don't want to kill the furry creatures unless we have to, but they were just too close to being in our way that kind of had to cull them. Preemptively. Okay, so keeping the mountain range on the left. We got another wolf coming up here. You coming for us there, Wolfie? Not anymore. T-Crid. I'm sorry, Wind. I was paying too much attention to the game there. T-Crid is from Interesting NPCs. She is an aspiring bounty hunter that also happens to be clumsy. And she went to take on some bandits and ended up falling and getting pummeled by them. So when you take the bandits out of the picture and save her, then she becomes available to become a follower. I don't know if she has like a quest or anything. I have never seen it. So she's basically just a follower, but she does have some unique dialogue and stuff. Beautiful morning out here in the plains. Mr. Mudcrab over there. Okay, there's a fox. And a dragon burial mound, huh? Trying to keep on the lookout for Swindler's Den. Okay, I think it's through those trees right there. There's a little outcrop on the other side. I think that's where Swindler's Den is. I am very afraid of saber cats out here. Wolves I can handle. Saber cats not so much. So we'll keep our weapons at the ready. Yeah, this little rocky outcrop over here. I think Swindler's Den is on the other side of it. Okay. So far, so good. Hopefully we don't run into anything on the other side of this hill here. Okay, I see some... Are those wolves over there? They're just rocks. Those are just rocks. Okay, now if I remember correctly, Swindler's Den is guarded by a single bandit at the entryway. Oh, there's a saber cat way out over there. Try to avoid that guy. Ah, there's the flag. There's the banner there that symbolizes the entrance to Swindler's Den. The sister of the miner in Dawnstar. Yeah, Bathild's sister. Okay, I'm very concerned about that saber cat over there. He's right on the other side of that tree, though, so he's far enough away that he's not going to even see us. But now we're getting closer to...
Cave, an adventurer's lifeblood.
This guy here. Take him out. Ooh, gotta love FMR. Legendary difficulty just doesn't matter. Okay. Got some decent gear on him there. Definitely not going to eat his cheese. What do we have here? Ooh, a fancy sword. The Sand Scorpion. Take that. That's definitely a Redguard thing. They like their curved swords. Curved swords. Hey. Don't go play with the kitty. That kitty is very big and probably has a very bad attitude. I would much rather play with the bandits. Here we go. It is really dark in here. All right. Time for some hot gremlin action. I think there are 2 bandits in this next room over here.
What was that? I command this little game.
Say hello to my little friend. Oh.
What you gonna do?
I got trapped, which is what you don't want to do. Can't reach. Man, this outlaw is tough here. I wish I could get on the other side of him. Tikrit is doing a good job, though. And I feel like I can't hit the bandit without hitting... There we go. Without hitting Tikrit, but we got enough clearance there. Excuse me, Tikrit. I thought there were 2 of them in here. Might be mistaken. Triumvirate Gremlin, indeed, yes. I'm not doing a Triumvirate class purely with this character. It's just a Battlemage, but Battlemage do like their summons, so Gremlin is there. And welcome aboard, Giomi. Is that how you pronounce that? Or would that be more like Hiomi or Yiomi? If we're going Japanese pronunciation, that would be Giomi, I believe. All right. Yomi. Okay, gotcha. Thank you for clarifying. Don't want to mispronounce anything. Yomi. All right, next room is where we have 2 bandits. Random D&D character I played, the name just stuck. Oh, nice. Yeah, the whole Karn thing for me. I'll tell the story once we're done with this area. This can be a little tricky.
Someone there?
Oh, you coward. Get back in there. Gremlin was like, nope.
Go ahead. Try it.
Luckily, my fireballs will pick up the slack.
Open.
Well done, Tikrit. You are a badass, you know that? Okay. Yeah, the name Karn came from when I was in high school. I was in history class with one of my best friends. And the lessons for the day were up on the board, and they had Andrew Carnegie up there along with JP Morgan. And my last name in real life is Morgan. But the way that it was written up on there, it looked like it said Carnegie Morgan. So my friend, being the creative type that he is, proceeded to write an ultra-violent musical loosely based on my life, and the main character's name was Carnegie. So that's where the Karn comes from. And 114, I get some charged skeever hide there. 114 comes from my favorite director, Stanley Kubrick. Always has Serum or CRM 114 in his movies. Serum 114 was the medication that little Alex was getting in A Clockwork Orange to make him sick, to turn him off of violence.
I'll kill you if I have to.
And it was also the call sign for the spaceship in 2001, Space Odyssey. Whoops. Something tells me... Gremlin, please, get out of the way. The gremlin's gonna kill me. The gremlin's gonna kill me. Okay. He's got a big collision box for such a little body there. Trying to filter these guys through. Let's try this again. You want to get in there, Tikrit? Oh my god, where did... How the hell?
You'll be so much easier to roll. Dead.
Where did she come from? Did she slip past? Oh, I wonder if she's the one that patrols the balcony in the entry area.
I'll carve you into pieces.
Couple archers up there.
Pray to Stendar while you can. I'll find you. Ah, how found you alive?
Go get them, Tikrid. Oh, yeah, that hurt. Tikrid, go get them. You have a shield and a mace. Why are you running away?
Take me?
Tell you what, you start running so I can
I'll show you
slap
what a
in the
real
back. Wait to count out your coin.
Tikrid, you are killing me, woman.
You puny wimp. You.
No collision with actors mod. Okay. I think Magus and I were trying to figure that out. Why he was running right through his followers and I couldn't. Yes, that's definitely something I want.
While you can. You're a fool to fight me. Victory or Solidgar!
Okay, do I have a resist shock? I do. Looks like he's using shock over there. And we'll pop a resist magic. Ouch.
I'll show you what a real orc can do. Sure, have mercy on you. No one bests an orc.
Oh, out of magic. Not good. Okay. Luckily, we got plenty of potions. Oh, he's a dual wielder, huh? Okay, we still have the mage to deal with. Tikrid has been utterly useless.
I'll skin you alive.
I know I saw you.
I'll show you a real fight. There you are.
Oh, he's hitting me with whips. Wind. I blame you for this. You're the whip lady. I heard the thwap. Where'd he go? Did I kill him? Huh, must have killed him. Okay, let's loot the bodies. He goes from complimenting Tikrid to bashing her. How fickle is Karn? Well, you know, when she's about to cause my death, I tend to be a little harsh. Steel sword. Okay, now I'm gonna compliment her again because I need her to carry all my shit. Alright, Tikrid, with your big ass boots, get over here.
I'm ready for whatever comes next. Take whatever you need. I can manage.
I don't want her actually wearing all of the stuff though. Oh yeah, I'm using nether so I can do the additional stuff. Alright. Take all of this. I don't know why I took that iron ingot. I'm not doing any smithing with this character. Alright, that should be enough.
No matter what, I've got your back.
Okay. Alright.
Caves are like skooma to an adventurer. Sweet, addictive.
Yeah, I definitely need that no collision thing. Oh, Tikrit disappeared again. Nope, she just moved. Ah, right. No collision for actors is what you said, right? Was that what you said, Yomi? Not sure if you can customize it. I'm not super savvy with tweaking mods yet. Okay, I'll take a look at it. I just want to make sure that it's compatible with nethers because there are a lot of features of nethers that I really like. Might be a patch or something for it. Or maybe it's just completely compatible. But now that I know the name of it, I can look into it. And it looks like we absolutely drained this entire place of of bandits. So, what's this? Pickpocket? Indeed is. Not going to use pickpocket, but I will gladly take the level progression. If that mod is not compatible, there's a disable follower collision. Disable follower collision in nethers? No collision between actors. It can make combat a bit different since your power attacks can send you through the enemy. Takes some getting used to, but it's nice when you do. Okay, let's take a look at follower framework and see if there's a... If that mod is not compatible, there's disable follower collision. Is that a mod on its own or is that a setting in nethers? Disable bleed out recovery. And no mod, okay. Mod 35925, okay. I will take a look at that. I didn't think there was a way to do it in others. I've been through those menus a couple times. I don't know it that well, but I feel like I would have been all over that if that were a thing. Okay, here's the book that we were trying to find for Rustleaf and Dawnstar, so that's the main reason why we're here. Taken care of. And now we may as well take care of the bosses out here too.
Die already so I can take your stuff.
Yeah. Ooh, Conflagrate is leveled up now. That is going to be very handy. Very handy indeed. Ah, there's an archer still. Okay. While I'm here, I'm going to grab these Nordic barnacles. All right, anybody else in here? Anybody else want some? Anybody else want a little? Sergius's chest key. The hell is that? Sergius from the college? Is that an immersive College of Winterhold thing? I don't know if I've ever seen this before. No, this is... It's movable static. I feel like I'm not hitting it right. Hello, Mr. Haggis. Welcome aboard. We're doing some Skyrim Permadeath here, as we do every Saturday. Hope you like the changes to the overlays. I am streaming live from the Overlook Hotel, featured in The Shining. Candlelight, yeah. Grab it. Staff of Fury can come in handy too. Stone of the Forebears. Yokudan deities reduce attack damage taken by 4%. Based on favor with the deity. Okay, we're not going to do any Yokudan deities. We're pretty much locked in on Mara here. Unless the character takes a very dark turn, but damn, that thing's worth a lot. I think that's added by Wintersun. Take it. Okay, now sometimes... Oh, yep. Oh, that's Tikrid. Sometimes there's another bandit up here if you're not doing the... Sadia quest. There's another bandit up here standing guard, but I think she's the one who came and flanked us earlier. Yeah, pretty sure she's the one. Just in case, though, I want to make sure I have my sword out. Alright. Okay, there's Swindler's Den done. Where are we at on time? 38, 138. So I got another 20 minutes or so. Yeah, this is probably going to be the last dungeon for the day here. I'll save Felglow Keep for next time. Let's see if we can make it back to Whiterun, though. You can wear that without following the deity. Oh, really? Oh, really? Good call on that, Wind. Yokudan deities reduce attack damage. Okay, so it's... You don't have to be worshipping the deity or following the deity. It's just that the Yokudan deities are helping you out because you have the stone. Very, very cool. Look at that. Stone of the Forebears. Taken based on favor with the deity. Yeah, because right now my deity is Mara. And I'm only about 50%, 56% with her. I wish there was a better way to tell through here. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a good way of being able to tell what it's doing. Oh, but now that I've actually... Yeah, okay, so taken by 5% now. Because I prayed and my my favor with Mara went up, and now it's 5% and not 4%, so I think you're right. Yeah, just a small buff for nothing. Indeed. Okay, well, you know, in a permadeath situation, I'll take all the buffs I can get. Role-playing wise, I feel like... wait, Yokudan, was that... that was the Akaviri one, right? Or is that Redguard? This is the Shining Hotel hallway. I am streaming live from the Overlook Hotel. It's haunted as AF. So if you see like murderous twin girls standing behind me, let me know. Because I'm pretty focused on the game right now. Or like a decomposing naked lady. Yeah, let me know. Mara led you to it to help you protect on your quest. Ah, good call there, Yomi. Good call. I like it. Welcome aboard, Hotch, by the way. Good to see you join. You got my 6. Good, good. Yeah, it's kind of creepy in here, all alone by myself. My wife was here, but I think she had some appointments she had to go take care of. So I think I'm here all alone. Or maybe not, maybe she came back. Plot twist, she ends up being the decomposing naked lady in the bathtub. That would be terrible. And the Wind has Magus' 6, which is the modded Fox follower. I see what you did there. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Wind. Okay, so, yeah, I'm just going to fast travel back to Whiterun. We've already been through this whole area here, and we've killed a lot of wolves in the process. We've avoided saber cats, so I think it's pretty safe to say that the road is pretty much clear on the way back. So yeah, at this point, just got to sell some stuff off to do some potions and stuff. But we can do some little stuff around Whiterun here, namely the Hall of the Dead. Why not, huh? Yeah, I think the plan going forward, though, next episode, we're going to be doing Felglow Keep over here, which is where we lost our Imperial Knight, the pikeman, the Bosmer one, in a previous character. So looking forward to getting some retribution there, hopefully. Who knows if that is actually going to pan out or not.
Give me your money. I don't have any money. You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose.
No, please. I really don't have any money, Braith. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
10 septims tomorrow, baby.
That kid is going to need to learn how to defend himself, or he's going to be walked all over by everyone in his life. Whiterun looks amazing. Thank you. Actually, all credit goes to the Novice Guide. There's a link in the description if you're interested. It's a heavy load order. It takes kind of a beefy GPU to be able to handle it, but yeah, it looks really pretty. The Novice Guide comes with a slew of interior makeovers too, which I did not do. But yeah, I do like the exterior changes that it makes to Whiterun. Let's see. Anders. That's Tikrid. Oh, there he is. I walked right by him. I thought it was Tikrid.
Do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death?
Will Karn survive the Skellies in Hall of the Dead? Sure. All right. All right. 8-Ball thinks I'm going to win, so I should be okay. God of Death? Arche? Yeah, sure. I know all about Arche. I've been all about the Imperial Pantheon. I'm a Mara man myself, but I know Arche.
I'm glad to know that because I need your help. You see, I've lost something precious.
What was it you lost?
My amulet of Arche. It's the source of my divine powers and also a sacred badge of office. I misplaced it in the catacombs. I'd look for it, but I have been hearing noises down there.
Your computer would cry. They do have a light guide that they use, or that you can use on a less powerful machine.
Be willing to search for it?
I haven't tried that one out. I did make a bunch of custom decisions on the full guide, the ultra guide. My precious. Oh, you're going Gollum with Anders here, huh, Haggis? All right, yeah, I'll find your amulet.
I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul escapes the catacombs. The blessing of Arche be upon you.
All right then. Okay, I should have had my weapons ready to go before I came through that door because there's a guy right here. Hey-ya! Epic music for an epic battle mage. Oh, and I epically ran out of magicka. Epic kill cams. All right. Well, that was a little anticlimactic. These skellies can still have forgotten magic tomes on them, so I'm going to be checking those out. Yeah, so anybody who missed the beginning of the stream, as you can see, I did make some changes to the overlay there. I have figured out the NVIDIA broadcast virtual green screen, and I'm using that to stream from various locations who knows where I'll stream from next week. I've also added the Oblivion class art, the official class art from the guides. I am really in love with the class art from Oblivion. I love the classes, the character art that they picked for those classes so much. So I found some transparent ones for every class, and I will be posting them in the overlay as we go from class to class. Looks like we've already read that book. And I've also got the class and the day labeled beneath that. And I've also changed the way that I am doing character creation. So I am now running classic classes and birth signs reimagined, which is compatible with all of my stuff. This was a suggestion from the great Padinsky over on Twitch. And I gotta say, so far, I really, really love that mod. It helps you put some focus and direction into your character progressions. And for somebody who likes the classic classes, that's right up my alley. I have also taken an idea from, I think, Celia Serene in the Character Crusade Discord. So I've made a whole bunch of generic settings to my MCM, and I made a save of that before I created a character. I didn't even know you could do that with Unbound. But yeah, before you create your character in Unbound, I've saved all those MCM settings. So now, if I die, spinning up a new character is only going to take me about 5 or 10 minutes. So it releases the pressure on me to have to prepare my characters throughout the week, which also gives me time throughout that week to work on recorded stuff,
I spend so much time among the
which I want to do more of.
Forget how much I miss the company.
Yeah, it sounds nice, right? So if one of my characters dies, I'm going to do the little spinny random selection thing that I've seen the Wind use to pick character class, character race, and character birth sign. And I'll just have to load up that generic save and make the changes to the Unbound, do the character creation thing, and I'm ready to go. So if we die, it'll be a little bit more of an event to create a new character that way. I think that could be fun. And yeah, it makes it so that I don't have to do anything for my streams throughout the week unless I just want to do like silly little improvements like I did to my overlay and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a big announcement from me. I'm actually really looking forward to that change. It's going to be a really good one for me. Speaking of recorded content, I've been putting out some just little dungeon clears showing off my Triumvirate Shadow Ninja that I've been having a lot of fun with. That guy's all the way up to level 55 now. I've been working on the build guide for that. It's pretty meaty. I think it's probably going to be about 20-30 minutes, but it's heavily edited, and it shows off all of the Triumvirate Shadow spells in great detail. It demonstrates them, and it also provides some strategy on how to take perks and stuff for the Triumvirate Shadow Mage. And a little bit different directions that you can take if you want to do more of an assassin or more of a Nightblade or more of a warrior type, which I did. But look forward to that. I still got a long way to go. It's a heavy editing project that's going to take some time, but I want it to be something that is useful and something that I can be proud of. Yeah. So I think that's it for me for this week. I hope you enjoyed it and that you like the changes that I've made. If you are just now joining me, do please hit that subscribe button. That helps me out a lot. And check out the description below for both my mod list, the modding guide that I used for all of the visuals, and a bunch of links for some very talented content creators out there. We have The Wind in the chat right now, who streams most Sundays and Wednesdays out on Twitch. She has a lot of fun, and so by proxy, we all watching her have a lot of fun too. So She puts a lot of love and care into her characters. Are you still playing Jiggy the Wind? Very, very creative character. The cheese guy. Which has some actually very cool backstory to him as well. So yeah, do check out her channel. She'll be streaming tomorrow and Wednesday, most likely, unless something else comes up. Magus was in earlier. He also streams, but he's on less of a schedule. He just kind of pops up here and there. But he does put a lot of love into his own custom mod lists and his characters as well. And he's just a cool guy to hang out with. So I highly recommend those streams as well. Getting jiggy with it indeed. Yes, we all love getting jiggy with it. Yeah, I think that's it. If there's anybody else I missed the shout outs for, I do apologize. But yeah, there are a bunch of links in the description below, so do check those out. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I had a blast, as I always do, hanging out with some of my favorite people, playing my favorite games, having some novel roleplay and permadeath experiences. Always, always great fun. Just rejoined. Oh, yeah, sorry, Hotch. I'm just saying goodbye right now. Yeah, I know. It's I try to pick a time slot that works as well for the my American friends as they do for my European friends. And I know for some of the folks out in Europe, it's kind of late, kind of button up against dinner time and stuff like that, and maybe family time. But yeah, 11 a.m. my time. I think it's I forgot what the UTC time is. But yeah, do check me out next Saturday. I will be streaming here on the same Battlemage time, the same Battlemage channel. So I was lurking for a while there. Thanks for the stream, dude. Yeah, good to see you, Laughing Simon. Nearly bedtime for William. Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot the shout out to Laughing Simon as well. He's got some great VR content. He also plays some retro stuff on his Twitch channel. So do go check out his YouTube and his Twitch channel. Very good stuff, very good stuff. He just got a new rig too, and his stuff is looking really, really good there. So that's also a good time hanging out with the Laughing Simon. And also the Scottish accent. You can't beat it. It's amazing. So yeah, I think that's it for me. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great day. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Okay, take care.